Here we go. Congratulations. You're heading into week 3, which should feel like you're gaining some momentum now. And week 3 is beautiful because you're starting to understand the foundation of a healthy person. And I love this day 17 is what I'm on. I love day 17 because it's all about getting to know you. And what's funny about getting to know you is that you've lived with you your whole entire life, and yet sometimes you don't know you. That's ironic, if you ask me. Sometimes it's funny because there's things that go on inside of me that I don't even know what's going on. But really what we're talking about in day 17 is you have to know yourself in order to be able to give yourself to somebody fully. And also in order to take care of yourself fully, which is a huge part of living life powerfully. It's a huge part of using your freedom in the best possible way that you can. And if you don't know you, then you spend a lot of time guessing and a lot of time feeling unloved, uncared for, not protected. And so in day 17, take some time to actually figure out just really practical key things like, what is your love language? And if you don't know what the word love language is, then Google it. Seriously, just type in what are the 5 love languages, and it will start to tell you. And you can take tests to figure out what you are. But what you really want to do is you want to be able to come to the world going, this is who I am. This is how I was created. And you're going to be able to find that out by looking at your parents, by looking at what you desire, by looking at your love language, by looking at other tests like the Myers-Briggs test or maybe the DISC test. And then once you find out what you're kind of made out of and who you are in this world, find a deep appreciation for it. Because whatever you really appreciate and find a value for, you'll then want to give it to I'd say somebody, you want to give it to the world. And it's kind of funny, I was in a meeting one time when we were talking about love languages, and I think we were actually talking about the Strength Finders test, which is actually a really great test. And I had one of my bosses sitting next to me, and he goes, I took the Strength Finders test, and I wanted to be like this powerful commander, and I found out that I'm this like administrative, in his eyes it felt weak. And we all laughed, but because he wasn't dominant, he wasn't assertive. He was just like meek and kind and conscious of people, and he was very steady. And the truth is there's so much power in that, and there's so much power in being the peacekeeper, and there's so much power in harmony, and there's so much power in whatever strength was put into you. God put that into you for a specific reason. There's only one of you in this world, and there's only one of you for a reason. And so as you're figuring out who you are, learn to couple that with a deep appreciation for who you are. So stop and ask God, like, why did you make me like this? When you made me in the womb, why did you form this inside of me? Because what you saw, God, I want to see. I want to see that inside of me. And when you begin to have this appreciation for yourself, when people meet you, they'll feel really connected, because you'll know how to invite people into your life and how to explain who you are. You'll feel really understood instead of walking around feeling not understood, because the truth is you don't understand yourself and you don't value yourself. And so the whole goal of week 3 and chapter 17 is we're heading into you being able to find out what really makes you tick and who you really are. And so take some time to actually do the homework, to actually walk out so that you can have something to value, you can have something to appreciate, and have something to give away. So go home and do your work.